New videos every day.
Chances are, if you're watching this video and you're an American, you're unhappy. Even though America only counts for 5% of the world's population, we consume 80% of the antidepressants consumed in the world. And beyond that, it's estimated that 1 in 9 Americans is taking an antidepressant drug. America ranks number 14 on the list of the happiest nations in the world. We were beat out by countries like Costa Rica, Brazil, Panama, and even Israel. The country was actually founded on happiness. It's in the preamble of our Constitution: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But why are Americans so unhappy? Leave me a comment and let me know what it is that makes you happy. Is it eating a hot fudge sundae? Is it buying a $2,000 Louis Vuitton purse? Is it your football team winning a football game? I'm really interested to know what it is that makes you happy. This video is the first of a series that we're doing on how to be happy. If you're feeling unhappy, or if you're feeling like you're always in a constant struggle to be happy, it's probably because the deck is actually stacked against you. There are actually several different factors in our American society that make it really difficult to be happy. America is largely a consumer-based society. And what that means for us in our everyday lives is that we are bombarded by marketing and advertising. Everywhere! It's on billboards, it's in magazines, it's on TV. Hell, it's right there. It's estimated that Americans are exposed to more than 3,000 ads every day. But what does this have anything to do with happiness, and in particular, your happiness? Well, the primary purpose of marketing is to create want. And the way that you create want is to make you feel that the things you already have are not enough, or that the things that somebody else have, you should want as well. The only way I can be happy in life is if I have a lot of thumbs up. So please do me a favor and make me happy by clicking the like icon. If I can make you feel that you are inadequate, or that something that you have is inadequate, then I can probably get you to buy something. Let me give you a few examples. Boob jobs. How many boob jobs do you think American women get every year? There are over 255,000 boob jobs done every year in America alone, which amounts to about 1.5 million of-age women walking around with fake boobies. A boob job is gonna run you anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000. And although there's a lot of boob jobs being done, they're actually the third most common plastic surgery, following nose jobs and liposuction. The plastic surgery industry is approximately a $40 billion a year industry, and this is a perfect example of an industry making money off of us being unhappy with our bodies. One of the primary reasons that people are so unhappy with their bodies is because of the ideal images that are perpetuated by our mass media. That's the anorexic fashion models, the big busted porn stars, the size 2 Hollywood starlet. And if you weren't living in America and you looked at the American media, you'd think that all Americans are pretty damn hot. But are these images reflecting reality at all? No. If you actually step foot in America or into a Walmart or wherever, you'd realize that actually 2/3 of the population are overweight or obese. So what we have is the ideal image being perpetuated on us by media is light years away from the actual reality of Americans. And when we as Americans, who are often overweight or obese, see these images, we then feel inadequate about our bodies. And that's how you fuel a $40 billion plastic surgery industry. But it's not just the plastic surgery industry. People feeling inadequate about their bodies also fuels the fitness industry, $17 billion a year, and the weight loss industry, $55 billion every year. So if you can think of some examples of advertisements that have either made you feel inadequate or made you feel like you'd be happier if you bought that product, Leave me a comment below. I'd be really interested. If you look up happiness in a dictionary, part of the definition is a feeling of satisfaction or contentment. But if you were really satisfied and content with your car, you wouldn't buy a new one. Or if you were really content with your iPod 3, you wouldn't want to buy an iPod 4. And if you were really content with the size of your breasts, you wouldn't be encouraged to get a boob job. So part of being happy is being content and satisfied with the things you already have. But advertisers go out of their way to point out that there's way better toys than the toys you have, and that your neighbor probably has better toys than you have too. And this is what drives want. There's this sort of mentality in America that you can be happier if you are accumulating more and more stuff. So we have shopping and shopping malls and lots and lots and lots of them. And sayings like, "He who dies with the most toys wins." You know what it's like when you see a kid in a store with their mom and they want something really bad and so they throw a tantrum. I want a new toy and Susie has a lollipop and I want a lollipop too and I want. And America is just like one big kid having one big huge temper tantrum. I want. All the time when we're one of the wealthiest nations in the world. For every one electronic device that somebody in another country has, every American has 7, and we still want more. Here's the kicker. The idea of happiness and unhappiness has been around since the beginning of time. In fact, the oldest writings known to man actually dealt with happiness and how to be happy. 6,000 years ago, you actually had some people who were happy. And I mean, they didn't have TVs, they didn't have cars, they didn't have plastic surgery, they didn't have iPhones, okay? They didn't have any of those things. They were struggling just to survive, just to put food on their plates. And hell, I mean, they probably didn't even have plates, you know? And then there's us in modern times, sitting on the couch, popping Doritos in our face, you know, watching our 52-inch flat screen TV, and still feeling like we don't have enough and we're just not happy. I'm not trying to say that it's wrong to want stuff, but it's important to realize that if you're an American, we're living in a consumer-based society where different industries are purposefully marketing to us to make us feel that what we have is inadequate and that we should want more and more and more and more. And if you buy into that what you have is not enough and that you should have more to be adequate, then you're gonna be unhappy. One thing that you can do to start feeling happier right now is to grow your gratitude for the things that you do have. So what I want you to do is actually leave me a comment down below and tell me 10 things in your life that you are grateful for. And this is gonna be a lot more therapeutic and effective if you actually take the time to write a comment and leave that on the video and spend some time focusing on the things that you're grateful for and the things in your life that make you content and satisfied, rather than focusing all your energies on the things that you don't have and that you do want. In a future video, I'm gonna talk about happiness and sex. What, if anything, does sex have to do with happiness? And in another video, I'm gonna talk about happiness and self-esteem and give you some real ways to feel more happy with yourself. So be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you can stay abreast of all of our future videos. Please subscribe to our channel, and you should also visit our new website. Because we have over 1,300 videos on our channel, I know it can be a little difficult to navigate and find the videos that you want to see. But if you visit us at psychetruth.net, you'll be able to find the videos you want to see and watch them there. So we encourage you to go to Psyche Truth next time you want to search for something, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.